Some say it's obvious that there's some other life form out there. Award-winning scientists believe that there's some other life out in the galaxies that we haven't found yet. But others despise the very fact, the idea of quote-unquote aliens. But what do you guys think? Do you guys believe in that there might be something else out there in this galaxy? Some other living extraterrestrial being? Do you believe in the stories people tell about how they saw UFOs in the air and how they encountered aliens? My name's Andrew Castaneda, and today I'm going to try to persuade you guys that yes, aliens do exist, and yes, they have indeed visited this earth multiple times. By the end of this presentation, hopefully I would have got you guys to think, that maybe, just maybe, there might be something else out there in the galaxies. I'm no scientist, but all I can do is just try to get you guys to think. Today I'll go over the infamous Area 51, the rave, everyone raves about, how the government is hiding these aliens from us. Then I'll go over the pyramids and how people think the aliens built those. And finally I'll give an example of how aliens might have visited this earth through the Nazca lines. Area 51, to start out with, it's a heavily guarded base. Military is surrounding it. It's the middle of the desert, and just to be in a proximity of that base, they have the right to shoot you. What can they be hiding there? From a website called darkgovernment.com, they stated that one of the former employees of Area 51 is a physicist named Robert Lazar. And in 1981, he worked on advanced technology involving anti-gravity reactors. And he claimed that the technology that they were using was found by a crashed UFO that he personally has seen. People might say he's crazy. People might think he's telling the truth. Who knows? But then we have the pyramids. We were taught as kids that the ancient Egyptians built these pyramids, and it took over 40 years, and inside houses the dead pharaohs. But you're telling me that the Egyptians spent 40 years to build a grave that big? Okay. Well, from AbsoluteProofAliens.com from 2008, it stated that, quote, "How in the hell could a primitive people 5,000 years ago create this? Let me tell you, it is absolutely impossible. Unless they had advanced technology, which they did not. Each stone alone weighed about 1 to 4 tons. To move this stone, to move something that heavy today would require a large crane." And then we have the Nazca lines, and how they're found in Peru, and they're so advanced, and the only way you can see them is from a helicopter or airplane. They're so, it looks like someone just stamped it on the earth. The Nazca lines is a field of just drawings and abstract lines that range from 200 miles. And from a website called AtlasObscura.com, the article states that they believe that these fields involves ancient aliens or astronauts who communicated with the ancient Peruvians and used the lines as a navigational device or even landing field of some type or some type of ancient astronaut. So they believe that the aliens use these to communicate. No. They believe that the Peruvians use these to communicate with the aliens. So you heard these claims. At the end of the day, I'm no expert with aliens. All I can do is just try to get you to think that maybe there's something else out there that we just don't know yet. You have to realize that we're in a universe that ranges millions and millions of miles. We're just a speck in this tiny universe. And me personally, I believe that there might be some other life form out there. You know, I mean, there's light years and light years of galaxies. We can't be the only living race. You know, so thank you guys for listening to my presentation. Hopefully I got you guys to think a little bit. And until next time.